Welcome into sports. I'm Jordan Smith. Austin Parr alongside me here, and the Boise State Broncos made a statement yesterday against undefeated UNLV. 56 points on the blue, more than 500 yards of total offense.
Against an undefeated team. That was the biggest statement of all, right? UNLV coming into the blue, trying to get a win over Boise State. They hadn't beaten them in over a quarter of a century. Half a century.
Twice of that. How about that?
The offense, though, that's the big story here. If there were any concerns about Boise State's offense this season, running back Dylan Riley has put those questions to rest. Boise State's farewell tour of the Mountain West, off to a pretty good start, especially after the win yesterday. Let's show you how it happened.
Yeah, absolutely. A beautiful day on the blue, surrounded by 32,000 plus, draped in black for the blackout game. The Broncos welcoming in undefeated UNLV for the final time as conference opponents. First drive, it's Sire Gaines getting the Broncos on the board. The bowling ball just gets his way in there. Look at the celebration there. The 6-7, as you say.
6-7. Yeah, that wasn't mid for sure. That was a big-time touchdown.
Neither was this run by Dylan Riley. He said, it's my turn with the ball. Look at this. That tear down the sideline. He takes it all the way inside UNLV's 10-yard line. And, man, there's a reason they call him the Jets.
He gets the Broncos inside there, and then it's Latrell Caples. You got to find your targets. Superman's into the end zone. What a great shot there by you. Big-time touchdown, putting the Broncos up.
UNLV wouldn't go away, though. This is Calandria. He fires one over the seam. That's a 35-yard touchdown pass. That's an impressive score. But Boise State, they would fire back. They turn back to the Jet.
There's a reason. You said it earlier. Why they call him the Jet. As soon as he gets a hole, he's usually gone. And that's why he has that celebration right there. Flying down the sideline for yet another touchdown. Big-time performance from number 24.
The Smurfs are impressed. Second half action, Sire Gaines says, okay, you've had your spotlight. Now it's my turn. So he takes the pass from Maddux. That's a good combo there. They take it up. Broncos go up 35-24. And look at the defense start to lock in. Marco Notriani out of nowhere flies in there, and Latu cleans up the rest. The sellout crowd ready to explode. And then watch this. Amarian McCoy sends him into pandemonium. The pick six. He's playing lights out lately.
Just the amount of defense he's brought the last couple of games. Big-time interceptions, big-time plays. He's all over the place for this defense, and they need it.
Absolutely. Dylan Riley rushes for 201 yards. The route was on. Broncos win big, 56-31.
The second Dylan Riley gets some daylight, that thing's probably gone. He's got that kind of juice. He's got that kind of speed. And I know as a defensive coach, that will keep me up at night because you know the second he touches the rock, if there's air, it could be out.
It's definitely a good feeling. Once I see the hole open, everything just feels like it's moving in slow motion. Like, personally, when I run, everything feels like it's in slow motion. Apparently, it's not in slow motion, but, yeah, it's definitely a good feeling.
You know who else things move for in slow motion, Austin? The Flash. You ever see that show? Yeah, just everything's so slow around him. Dylan Riley, he's impossible to catch up to once he hits that seam. Great to see him playing as well as he is.
You got to give a big shout out to the offensive line yesterday. What a phenomenal job they did. Cleaned up the false start penalties, opened up some big-time holes, obviously. But you got to give two for the rock. Clear running back one in my eyes.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you're going to have a hard time making a case against it. Also, that win probably felt really nice for QB Maddux Madsen, but then he followed it up with something even more special.
Yeah, he's got a big-time announcement after the big win over undefeated UNLV. Maddux Madsen, he's getting engaged.
Let's go. The QB starting to tie the knot. That's awesome to see.
QB locking it down with his girlfriend, Kelsey, made the announcement via Instagram. What a day for the quarterback. You get a big win against undefeated UNLV at home, and then you go lock up your life partner.
Absolutely. This is a weekend to remember. Congratulations to those two. That is awesome to see. We'll have more on sports coming up tonight in Sunday Sports Extra. See that.